All right, real quick, it's yours truly, Mr. TALIAFERRO. Before the video starts, it would mean the world to me if you follow me on Twitter, Instagram. That's how my business grows. It's Mr. TALIAFERRO on your screen right now. When you follow and subscribe to me, you become one of the pharaohs. That's how I talk business, and that's how you support a young hustler out here getting it. All right, Mr. TALIAFERRO TV, how's everybody doing? Who up at 2:30 in the morning? Who grinding at night or 3:30 in the morning when this bad boy go up? Who grinding with me? West Coast. It's like midnight y'all way, so y'all night just getting started. Mr. TALIAFERRO, how's everybody doing? I gotta get this bad boy out tonight. We don't save videos. We don't hold back on videos. If we got everything to go, we ready to go. So Kanye West is out in Wyoming. He's releasing his new album, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I said I was gonna organically just go with the flow and tell y'all if I listened to the project or not. I listened to about 6 of the 7 records. You know what? I'm not going to give this album an opinion yet. I'm not going to do that right now. And I'm going to say this. I don't know if I'm going to continue to play this album. I said I was going to organically just go with the flow, see if I wanted to play it or not. I did at some point today. So right now, I'll say I don't know if I could just play this album like randomly when I'm kicking it with people. It's either to me going to be a trash album or a legendary album. I don't know if there's any room in between for this album. That's just my first opinion after my first run through pretty much of the entire project. It's only 7 records. I don't like this 7 records wave. It's trash to me. Give me at least 10 to 12. Sheesh. Anywho, Kanye West, I'm sure has been busy over the last 2 weeks. As a matter of fact, I know he's been busy. He shut down his phone as he's been in Wyoming putting together his project, and he's got another album coming next week. Then he got another album coming the week after that. He's been busy, but he finally hopped on social media to address what has been going on. What has been known as one of the most iconic beefs in the last decade between rappers. You want to know why it was a good beef? Because both rappers did their thing. Say what you want. It's subjective who you think won this beef. I don't think anyone believes Meek Mill won the Drake beef, right? I think pretty much everybody says 95%, 98%, yo, Drake won the Meek Mill Drake beef, unless you're one of the people who be like, who are like, yo, long term, Meek Mill did some damage to Drake legacy with the ghostwriting allegations. But let's fast forward to the Drake and Pusha T beef. There are a lot of people who think Drake won lyrically. There's a lot of people who think Pusha T won. I would tend to say Pusha T won because he got messier. He got more to the dirt. But lyrically, these two went back to back. You know what I mean? It was a good battle for the record we got from each other. But Pusha got more messy, and he didn't cause some problems in Drake's household. And if you've been following me and following my stories, I've been giving y'all, yo, it's not good with Drake in his household right now. So allegedly what's going on is Pusha T done brought up these baby, which is no longer a rumor. Drake has a kid, right? And he has a kid with this porn star, a former porn star, and she signed that non-disclosure. And she was never supposed to speak on that child ever. That child was never supposed to be a thing. We were never supposed to tie that kid to Drake. And because Pusha T put this in the atmosphere, people are going to get sued. Starting with that chick, I would assume, because that didn't ruin Drake's rollout. I don't know what it is about Drake that didn't want to acknowledge that he had a kid, but reportedly, he didn't want to let people know he had a kid with a porn star that a lot of people didn't slept with. It would ruin a lot of his brand and what he's on and what he raps about and what he talks about. So that was a fail. It was a fail. Like, and I blame Drake for that. Honest to God truth, he brought up Pusha T's fiance first. This all could have been avoided if Drake doesn't say the Virginia Williams line in the record Duppy Freestyle. And it was a whack bar, just like Pusha T said. If you're following any of Pusha T's interviews, he was doing an interview with Big Boy. The bar with the Virginia Williams was whack. I don't understand why he even used that bar. It was trash. It did nothing for the Duppy Freestyle. And Pusha was like, yo, when you put my fiance in it, I'm taking it to a whole nother level. And he acknowledged that he probably wouldn't have brought up the kid if Drake wouldn't have said anything about his fiance. He threw that fiance line out randomly, and it didn't make for a great bar. The bar was whack as hell. And a lot of people like, yo, Drake, unless you got some, unless you didn't slept with this chick, why would you do that? Because at that point, Pusha T, and I don't blame him, he said, the gloves were off. I got to get as dirty as possible to win this beef because you put my fiance, who don't even listen to hip hop like that, you put her in this shit for no reason, and you didn't have to do that for that Duppy Freestyle to be a hard record. So Kanye hops on his Twitter account. It is messy beef. and said, look, it's over. You gotta know Kanye West is talking about this beef. And sheesh, a lot of people were like, yo, this gotta really be Ye as a humble, not trying to spread any beef type person, because a lot of those Drake references in that Duppy freestyle were in the direction of Kanye. He was dissing Pusha T through Kanye West, and for Ye to reportedly do this just shows where he's at in life. Even though he's bipolar in certain aspects, he said, I'm never been about beef. I'm about love. Lines were crossed, and it's not good for anyone. So this is dead now. According to Kanye West, he has ended the beef between Drake and Pusha T. Now, to be fair, there have been times when Ye has spoken out when he probably shouldn't have. He said he's done things in the past that have not happened, but he's claiming that he's ended this beef between Drake and Pusha T. Now, I don't know if he can even do that at this point from Drake's side. By the way, if I'm Drake, when I see Pusha, you owe me 5 minutes, bruh. You done caused some problems that I can't respond. I can't never fix. You owe me 5 minutes, bruh. You owe me. I don't even want to rap no more. I just want 5 minutes, because Drake was gonna lose that war with Pusha T. Bruh, I looked at Pusha T in the interview, and I looked in his eyes, pause, and I seen when he said, this is only part one. This is a surgical summer part one. I'm gonna undo this thing layer by layer. He said it, and we heard it in the record, but he said it in the Big Boy interview. And I said, oh, he's not playing. He has some. I don't know whose source. They say it's ASAP Rocky. He's got dirt on Drake. He's got a lot of dirt on Drake. And Drake should leave this alone. Let it be in the air. Let people say you lost the war, but lyrically it was close. Just let that loom in the air. Don't respond. Don't do it. It was great for hip hop, but Pusha crossed some lines that Drake's gonna be paying for the next 18 years at least. so that is the end of that. Kanye West says he's ended the beef between Drake and Pusha T. We'll see. Only time will tell. Maybe Drake gets mad about it again in the morning and drops a record. I don't know, but I doubt it. As of a few days ago, I was told that Drake had plans on responding around Friday, but it's guys like Kanye West who've been reaching out to Drake reportedly saying, yo, you might not, let's just leave this alone. Right, and Ye was doing it from a neutral perspective, and if anything, he was more on the side of Pusha T, right? But other people have been hitting up Drake reportedly like, dude, trying to, this might be a little more, this more than rap right now. This ain't a nigga just saying after I F your B, I'm gonna tell you about it. This is a guy who's like, yo, I'm doing research. There's some investigative journalism going on. He's trying to end you. When you hear Pusha T talk about Drake, he just doesn't like him now. And I don't think that's a war that Drake wants to play. That's more than rap to me. When you doing that, that's a little bit more than rap. Again, talk to me in the comment box below. What do you guys think about this? Are y'all mad that the feud is over? Did y'all want more music? And do you agree with me? Is it time for this beef to be over because it got too personal? All right. Kanye West claims he's ended the Drake back and forth and Pusha T back and forth. We will see. Only time will tell. Thank y'all for the time, love, support. I don't take it for granted. Salute. And man.
I want to salute you, homie, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
I got one life to live out my dreams, and I'm giving this thing all I got. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I represent the culture.
Right now, you're turning up on MrTaliaferro.com, shawty.